Welcome to InfoComm 2025. I'm Jay Taylor with ScreenBeam, and alongside me I've got Shakiba, and we're really excited to be sharing some of the things that we've been working on here at ScreenBeam over the past year to bring to our customers. One of those is our bundle of administrative tools, and so these are targeted at the front office staff, the security personnel, and folks like that, to be able to give them communication tools that are going to be used in urgent and non-urgent communication scenarios. And so one of those examples, for example, that we have here is our Alert Plus tool. Now, Alert Plus is designed to be able to trigger urgent messages, to extend that alerting notification from beyond just the PAs and the sirens to the display in the room. So it extends that alerting process, so that way you're making sure that everybody is informed as to what's going on when it's happening. And so in this type of scenario, seconds matter, and so you've got to be super responsive, you've got to be able to get that message out. And so we've created a set of tools. So we followed the I Love You Guys protocol, which is a nonprofit foundation that has a standard response protocol templates and all of that. So we've followed their protocols and built those tools into our Alert Plus. And so if I want to trigger, for example, a secure, I want everybody to remain in their rooms, and because I've got some sort of crisis situation going on, it becomes really, really easy to do. I can either do it through a mobile application here, where I can trigger alerts, or I can do it through the console on the web. And it works the same either way. And so Shakiba's going to help me out here, and she's going to trigger a secure. So she's going to go up and just hit the one button touch, pick where those alerts need to go, and then you'll see on the left and right screen, these are representative of two different classrooms. Both got that secure alert. I, as the security officer, I got a notification on my device. The teachers have an application on their phones as well, so they get notified. A text gets sent out. So we're sending out all of this information in a really, really responsive manner. Now, once that issue is resolved and everybody's free to kind of go back to doing their thing, we can easily clear the alert either from the web portal or through the mobile application by just hitting the clear alert button, and now the receivers are free to go back to doing whatever they need to do. And so now normal instruction can resume, and they can go back to their class instructional periods. So we have those sorts of capabilities built in. Now, alerts is one of those things that you hope you never have to use, right? Because that means there's something bad going on. But we have another tool for non-urgent communication, and that's called our ScreenBeam Message Manager. And the way ScreenBeam Message Manager works, as I said, it's for those non-urgent communication tools that allows me to be able to get a message out to a classroom or a group of classrooms, for those non-urgent scenarios. An example would be maybe a parent comes to pick up their child early, and they need to have their child sent to the front office. I can use Message Manager for that. I can send that as a ticker, I can send that as a half screen, I can send that as a full screen, or maybe as a change in dismissal procedures for the day. Maybe a storm's blowing in, and I want everybody just to kind of, stay out of the rain and all of that kind of stuff, so I can send a message out that says, hey, we're going to change the dismissal procedures for the day, and that's how we're going to handle and get that communication out. So Shakiba's going to help us out again here, and she's going to help us send a ticker message this time. And with the ticker message, I can choose how many times that ticker message is going to rotate across the screen. I can choose the type of message that I want to send out, and then we just we type up our message. We can actually schedule this to go out at a specific time, or I can send it out right away. I can choose what receivers it's going to go to, and then I just select those receivers, and so we'll send it to both screens. And then you see on the left and right screen now a little ticker pops up, and it starts scrolling its way across the screen. And that'll scroll however many times that we told it to scroll, and then it will automatically dismiss itself. Now the beauty of this is where Alert Plus, if I was connected to the screen as a teacher, The Alert Plus comes through and it would kick me off and take over the screen. With Message Manager, that's not the case. We leave the teacher connected. So if they've got content that they're sharing, we just overlay that message on top. And so it's a non-disruptive way to get a message, get that information across to that classroom. So if you want that student to come to the office, you can do that. If you want to notify them of a change of dismissal procedures for the day, you can do that. So you have all of those sorts of capabilities with our Message Manager application. And it's not only just the ticker. As I said, I can do a half screen message, I can do a full screen message as well, depending on the importance of that information I'm trying to communicate across. And so if you're interested in the essential tools, you're interested in the Message Manager and the admin tools, you can find us at www.screenbeam.com.